Good
What?
morning. Hey, Shannon.
Jason, good
Uh,
morning.
Good morning. It's
Wow.
a raspy morning here for
It
both of
is
us.
a raspy morning. It sure is. We could not even exit the green room with smooth voices today. So, for anyone who's like, is it live? Do they wake up every Tuesday morning and start this at 7:45 in the morning? Oh, we do.
Sure do.
Whoo boy. And like, the other thing is I know people know we're live because we had last week, Jason, a big issue
Oh,
with our sound.
yes. Try New Tech was not very technology based. No sound, so we're gonna try and give it another go this week. I think we have some more success. That sounds like they got it all fixed and patched up. So it was kind of like software wide too, from what I can recall. We saw some of the support tickets, but so
Yeah,
not
some of
just
the other
us.
people that we know that have live shows on Tuesdays also had sound issue last week, and the support tickets did move pretty quickly. I guess they isolated the bug, and I know you and I wanted to know more, but they were just like, "It's fixed."
Right. No issues there. So with that said, we can kick off today's show with
Calculator Studio. We
right.
are we're going to represent this one from last week because I do firmly believe it's such a good product, and I was really bummed when there was no sound. So, Jason, can I reintroduce you to Calculator Studio?
These two. Looking forward to it. It was pretty cool. So let's check it out.
Fantastic. I'm so excited about it. So, Calculator Studio, I think, is going to be game changing for so many people. Calculator Studio allows you to build all sorts of things that you can use for analytics, you can use on your website. And I think this is going to be game changing for businesses of all sizes in many different ways. Jason, I think this is one of those unique applications that can mean something different to literally everybody who's using it.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, we had a chance to kind of walk through it, but I was pretty blown away with not just some of the built-in templates and some of these use cases, but the ease of function and use, like pretty solid.
That part is super exciting. So let me take you through Calculator Studio just a little bit in an experiential unboxing way. And then we can talk about the different ways that we think people can use it, knowing that you and I both come from a lens of sales and marketing technology. So I think there's probably more uses than we can show. But you'll see I've got two projects that have been built. These are new projects that I built just to see what was happening inside of here, but Calculator Studio has a gorgeous interactive tutorial. This, Jason, blew me away. A lot of times, and I think about user adoption enough that I went and got my PhD in it, but the
Yes.
user adoption experience that was thought through with Calculator Studio is so gorgeous that it's been killing me not to dig through and see who actually developed this thing. You know what I mean?
Right, right on.
All right, so they allow you to pull in some pivot charts, simple charts. They've got a savings calculator. So let me first show you just a little bit about what these interactive tutorials look like. And I'll start with simple charts because pivot charts feel a little heavy for how early it is in the morning.
Right.
And the fact that I had the Pitt IEE Christmas party last night at Heinz Field. So
Oh, nice. I would assume that was pretty nice function, right?
gorgeous function. The IEE does such a nice job with that every year. And it was really, really, plus you get to tour Heinz Field, which I will
That's
never
always.
ever call Acrisure Stadium.
I noticed that. Yeah. I've had the chance to go on a couple of tours when it's been empty. It is really cool experience.
It's a beautiful place. Food was great. There were king crab legs that were longer than my arm. I'm not even kidding. So
Delicious. Yeah.
that was fun. So you can see they've got the option for you to leave the tutorial. So they've got that nice toast pop up there. You can
Mhm.
bring in your own data or you can start from scratch.
Yeah,
And
I'm
then,
liking that Airtable. I can see down below. We've got
right,
notebooks, got Airtable or Notion.
Notion, Smartsheet, form submission. So, we know that this can apply to anybody who's in sales and marketing. This is commonly
Mhm.
used in operations. Really beautiful. So we'll just start from scratch and they're saying, hey, you need some data. We'll give you some since this is a tutorial. You can see it automatically fills out your information you might be looking for. This is a really rudimentary sales forecast, but they're telling you now, use the element menu to add a column chart to your project. So here I'm going to click on the element menu and click on charts and click on column chart. And now they're asking you to select the data. So select the range in your spreadsheet, type in your reference or click and drag. And we all like to click and drag. That makes things so easy. So we are going to do
that.
yearly growth. Look at that. It's building it as you're pulling it in.
Yeah, I think that's pretty phenomenal. As you're dragging through those values, it's automatically plugging them in the chart. It's pretty cool.
That's insane, right?
Yeah.
We've never seen anything like this before. So then I'm just going to continue. It's going to tell me, oh, here, they're telling you, right? I mean, I love this. I missed this because I was so excited to show you that piece.
Yeah.
It tells you exactly how to drag. Wild behavior. So beautiful. Other apps, take note. This is the way to give a user interface that drives for adoption.
Like it.
That's a good looking chart. Now let's add some interactivity. Find the slider in the element menu. It's lighting it up for us. Gosh, I love this. Click on slider. When you find your target cell, choose E4 as the data reference for your slider. I mean, they are really just taking you through. Gosh, I love this thing. Now, try moving your slider. You ready for the magic, Jason?
Ready for it. Let's see it.
Let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. We better get all the growth now. Imagine if you're a sales manager and you're
some of those berries.
Wow, how many berries can we sell? You see the charts moving at the bottom, so you can sort of understand where it's going.
Nice.
Now we can add some final touches. We can add the label. They're telling me exactly what to call it. Yearly growth. Now you want to click the column chart. What am I doing here?
Column chart.
Where's the column chart?
I did not see that.
Hey, Calculator Studio, you lost us.
Maybe it's just the whole chart.
Oh, the whole chart.
There
You're
you go.
right. All right, let's give it a title. This is
Smoothie
Madness.
I've been having a lot of smoothies lately, and they've been berry forward. Lots of blueberries, lots of strawberries, raspberries.
That is fantastic.
Yes,
that's great. Oh, they really want us to type in sale. Wow, I love this. So they're telling us right here, nope, you can't call it smoothies or berries.
Look, it needs to be a sales forecast. That's what this is.
That is fantastic.
Pretty cool.
Oh, this is really so beautiful. I mean, how much do you love this?
This is great.
Oh, it really needs us to rename it up here. This is so cool. So I think anybody who logs in, and this part is all free, and they start playing around with this, you'll become instantly addicted to this. What type of information do you want to see? How do you want it to be presented? The big confetti, we love that part. You and I.
That's always good. I mean, and also like think about how, you know, most people consider spreadsheets boring and mundane, right? This kind of adds a nice little UX fun element to it that kind of gives you that visualization. And that was a really nice tutorial.
It really is beautiful. I'm impressed with it. You can see now that will have gone into my home, so I can find all the projects that I already have. Anybody who joined us last week and was baffled by our lack of sound, we just built a totally different one today. So no worries. We've got a different view here, but we can always pull back and see the other tutorials that we went through. So we had the savings calculator. You can go in and make any changes that you want to it, including the design. You can add your own color code so it can meet your brand standards. It even, Jason, gives you the ability to change the fonts that you're using throughout, not just.
Like that.
Me too. I was impressed by that. You can shift the way that it's designed. You can change the layout. There are So many options for this. And I got to tell you, my brain has been spinning since we first looked at this, thinking about how you could use it on a website as an ROI calculator. You could use
Yes.
it for an educational project. You can also use it to look at sales attainment, quota retirement, conversion rates between marketing and sales.
Hmm.
You're going to have to stop me, Jason, because I'll keep saying.
It keeps going and going. No, that's great. So speaking of, let's take a look real quick. So we've got we've got one of our charts, and how do we place it on our website, or where are we going to share this?
Absolutely love that you asked that. So there's a couple ways to do it. So we can, first of all, we can find ways to embed it. So there's a link that we could copy and you can share that in Notion, ClickUp, Medium. I could actually share that with you. Or we've got code. So if you need to iframe it into a website, you can copy all of the code and it will plop it right in. And I think as a person who is an excellent web designer, that probably excites you.
Yeah, absolutely. I know we don't have time today, but I see on that left-hand side, we've got some form builders as well. So we could probably have some of those custom inputs that allow us to build out some of those calculators. And this is just maybe a contact form. There could be custom fields, maybe if you add a field.
Oh, sure.
Could be input, radio, checkbox. Yeah. So I like that. That could be even just for the follow-up, right? Or you want access to something, maybe you can integrate that form and get a lead, use it as a lead magnet.
I think so too. I think what this is doing is democratizing the ability for folks to really use analytics in ways that are beneficial to them individually, but also in their businesses, which is so exciting to me.
For sure. So Shan, you're using a free account. What's the pricing structure look like here if we wanted
I
to
knew
go?
you were going to ask me that question because you always do. And that's something we're interested in, right?
How much is this going to cost me? Yeah.
Everything I've done here today is free. So that is what the free version looks like. Now,
Okay.
they will allow you to have a 7-day free trial, which is pretty typical for everything that we look at.
Mhm.
But even the pro account for what this can do for you is only $49 a month.
Nice. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Up
I think
to,
that's great.
let's say, 1,000 views a month. Let's see. Yeah, just giving you 1,000 views. And then they're going to step you in if you wanted multiple editors, Google Tag Manager. So, okay, I could see that. So, if you wanted to get a little more advanced in your analytics and tracking, or if you are looking to do some sales and marketing and you want to integrate some analytics, you're going to have to bump up to the premium plan.
Which I think many businesses can deal with having,
Yes.
1,000 views a month. I mean, if I got 1,000 views a month on my website, I would be so excited. Hey, everybody, go to cloudadoption.solutions.
Right.
1,000 views. I
For
love it.
sure.
Truly, Jason, even $215 a month, while it feels a little hefty for what we usually pay for a seat license for any SaaS tool, this one's incredible because it replaces a lot of time spent doing analytics, graphic
Yeah.
design, actually thinking through what you want your calculator to look like. I
Yep.
think this is a bargain.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. This is super cool. So many use cases, like we said, too. We can probably sit here and talk for another hour on this, but
Really.
Calculator Studios kind of blow me away. I really do think there's a lot of potential and opportunity there.
I think there is too. We noted last week there's a community forum where people are really getting in and crowdsourcing answers, which I think is super helpful. I think a good community forum is helpful for any application to continue to push user adoption. So I love that too. Jason, I am such a fan of Calculator Studio that I am not even mad we had to present it a second time.
Actually, it's kind of nice to run through it again and see everything, all these features again too. I know we didn't get a chance today too, but I think last week we looked at all of those pre-built templates, right? There were a ton of just ready-made sales templates, return ROI calculators, the whole nine. So pretty cool, I would say. Anybody out there that would be in that position that needs to kind of get into the forecasting or displaying data in a beautiful way would be kind of advantageous to check out Calculator Studio.
Without question, everything we show, I can feel like I've found a new way to use it. But this one right here really has my fingertips tingling because this is this solves a serious unmet need.
For sure. All right. So that was great. I'm assuming we have sound today so everybody can hear this. We are going to be taking a holiday break coming up. I know I'm excited for the holidays. How about you? Oh,
I'm
well.
so excited for the holidays.
Yes, you are.
I
I
am
love it.
so ready for the holidays. My goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So we'll take
So
a break.
many to celebrate.
We'll take a break Christmas and New Year's, and then we'll be back in the new year with some more cool new tech.
Thank you so much, Jason. Thanks to everybody who's watching. Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube. Jason and I have some really cool ideas for 2025. So we need you to do that so that we can show you all of the things that we've been cooking up back here. And during the next few weeks, I hope everybody's holidays are happy, healthy, fun, and restful.
Likewise. Thank you so much, Shannon, and we'll see you very soon.
Thanks, Jason.
Moz.